Mic check 1, 2. Yeah, I had to replug it in. Like, you know how we have to do it. Okay, here's what I want to show you. Even though we got this huge move, right? How do we find it? How do we find it? How do we find it? Okay, watch. Here's how we find it. Burn, 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 burn. This is the pattern. Boom, boom, boom. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not. Here's the pattern. This is the pattern. Now, this is the 15-minute. You can go to any chart and find this pattern. This is what we're actually looking for. Now, watch. Let's put a line. Oops. Look. Okay, that's what we're actually looking for. On the 2-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, hour, 2-hour, 4-hour, daily. It doesn't matter what it's on. Okay, you can go down to the 10 range, right? So as we're still looking at this, I'm not jumping ahead. I want to show you something. Oops. Does that look familiar? Not this one. Okay, right here. Okay, so it repeats itself again and again and again. Now, how does it repeat itself? All the late on this one, okay, all the late longs tried to buy the break, smoked. Okay, so let's go back to what we were looking at. Let's start over and let's get out of the NQ. I wanted to show you guys that. Now, last time I looked at the chart, we were at 6,100. Yeah. Okay, last time I looked at the chart, we were at 6,100. Elijah, can you stretch that stinger out a little bit? Let's go to the daily chart. Let's get into it. What was our target? Does anyone remember the target on the daily chart? Oh, it's right there. It's right here. It's right here. $7,834. Look, I have been saying that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks I've been saying that. Did you load up? Or did you sit there going, oh, this is the one that's going to go down. This is the short. Do you realize what happened to the people that sold right here? They had to buy right here. Do you realize what happened to the people that shorted right here? They had to buy right here. Oh no! Oh no! Right? Now I'm being silly, but I'm dead serious, right? Like, this is what's fueling it. Okay, so now this is the hedge against gasoline. This is the hedge against how expensive petrol is to get into vehicles, right? The NQ is actually a better hedge, right? 4-hour support was 7,224. Does anyone remember that number? 7,224. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Look at this. Boom. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, you've got support around 73. You've got a target of 7707. And what is this one? 72.25 on the 2 hour. That's quite the dip. That's quite the dip. But these days, with the market moving 100 points a piece, no biggie, right? 3 days from now, it'll be at 72.25 if it's going to fail. There's no reason that it has to go down. You thought I said it was going to say up, right? There's no reason it has to go down. Look at the 2-hour chart. We went from 63.67, let's go 63.60 to 74. What? Right? So think about it that way, right? Like, okay, oh, well, they're just going to come in and sell. It will tell you when it's going to sell. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that on there. Yeah, I just, yep. A week off of the charts. Absolutely. I had to get my sleep pattern right, guys. As you know, I was waking up at 2:30 in the morning, running myself ragged. Okay, so today I woke up at 5:20. I'm ready to roll. All right, looking at the 15-minute crime scenes, guys, we are in range. In range. Be careful. All right, let's take a look at we are the narrowest range of the last 7 trading days, meaning we need large move to get outside of the narrowest range of the last 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, where did my... $72.60. What? That's weird. What happened? I don't know. It just happened. Oops. Anyway, we need points to go up. Oops. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to deal with that later. Okay. I've never seen that before. I pushed the wheel and it disappeared. Okay, let's go down to the smaller time frame. Let's go to the 15. Let's be careful. Let's be really careful right here. Now, let's draw the high to high. Okay. There's the high to high. Wow, look at this. This isn't, well, let's find the low to low because that is muy importante here. All right, mic check. I'm going to turn it down one. Down one. Mic check. Still sound good. Mic check. Mic check. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, that's cool. Hey, I wandered to LA. Has anyone listened to the new the new J. Cole album? If you have not listened to the new J. Cole album and you like his music, you are doing yourself a disservice. It is definitely the best album of 2026 as far as I'm concerned so far. He crushes it. Look at Solana. Let's go, baby. Yeah. This is why I like Solana over Bitcoin. As I told you guys way over here. Let's hold on. Way over here, I told you. Way over here, I have turned my dollar cost averaging back on. Okay, over here. I think we were right about here. I wanted to LA. Maybe even over here. I don't know where this chart is. Yeah, over here, something like that. And so I have $2 cost averages on. I've got Bitcoin and Solana. Wait, 116,400. You guys see that? Okay. Oh, Daniel, the way that we did back in 1923, Keltner channel on the 2-minute chart. Well, we did, you and I used to do the 3-minute chart. Okay, so Keltners are 20, 2.5, and 0. Great question. Great question. Now, I believe this bar is going to get smoked. This bar right here is the seller's demise. See it? So 7402s to 7411. That's the demise of the sellers, right? Because how many, listen, how many times, folks, did we short right here? So let's see if there's a play in there. Mr. Martin. Not yet. Nope, not for us. Nope. Not for us, right? We need it go red, white, green. Okay, red, white, green, and then signal. But there's a lot of work here. We are not trading this. This order has been here for hours. It was 411. It's been there since last night. Right here. So that's a real order until it gets closer, right? And then the algos could take it off, which is not spoofing. It's not illegal, right? Listen, spoofing is so fast you don't see it. Spoofing is on the quant side, okay? Not the algo side. Remember, quants use time and the separation between time. They're like Neo, okay? And then you can consider all the everything else is just NPC, or algo, right? If you don't know what NPC is, you're not old enough. You're not young enough. A rock star in my prime. You do have a buy on the 1 minute, though. You see that at 70 or 1050. A rock star in his prime. And you're hitting target at 1250 there, right there. Now, why is this a signal and not the other one? Let me show you. I'm so glad you asked. Red, white, green. Red, white, green. Red, white, green. This is a say. Ooh, that's actually a good one. Look. It hits. Look. Ooh, did you get filled at 0875? Let's see. Oh, yeah. You would have been filled at 0875 right here. Boop. I haven't even selected a damn account. this guy doesn't even trade. There wasn't even an accountant in his blah, blah. Shut up. You're an idiot. Wow, look at that. Ooh. Mr. Lewis, how's it going, buddy? Oh, you got the 0875. Let's go. Ryan has this all plugged in to his well, he's added some of this to his algo. Let's go, baby. Nice one. That's a good one. All right, so I am on the sidelines. Okay, I'm on the sidelines because if I'm using this correctly, right? Right. So this is perfect. Oh my God, this is perfect. Everybody, take a look at this. Look at how. Okay. Boop. Okay. Take a look at the 2-minute and the 1-minute chart, and I want everyone to recognize when it goes red, white, green. Okay. You can now begin to look at the paint bars on the NinjaTrader, which is the top side. Okay, so if we're looking at fractals, okay, not only do fractals go from biggest to smallest, here's what all of you miss unless you've been listening to me. If you look at the definition of a fractal, not only does it go from bigger to smaller, but it goes from smaller to bigger. Okay, so right now, yes, we have it. It went red, white, green on the 1 minute. Red, white, green is now forming on the 2 minute. So you can see the same thing. I'm not saying there's going to be a signal here. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. So what I'm saying is this is what we're looking for. This and this, this and this, okay? Hope that helps. Now, remember I said that this is the seller's demise on the 2 minute. Look at what it looks like on the 15-minute. Perfect. So again, this is the seller's demise. Look at the volume. Whoop. Trying to find my dome. Trying to find my dome. This doesn't even make sense. Ryan, look at this. I get why it's doing it, but look how terrible the signal would be, right? Like, it doesn't even break straight. Oh, that's a good one. This is okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good example. This is a good example of what not to do. Because what's the pattern? There's nothing. Oh, well, you got a liquidity sweep. Shut up. Don't be stupid. Look at it. Look at the volume. What are we doing? We're going to be the guy that breaks it? We're going to be the trader that breaks it? I think not. I think not. Don't flatter yourself, right? Get over yourself. Everyone else already has. Has anyone ever said that to you? Get over yourself. Everyone else already has. Now, we have filled the gap. overnight gap was filled. So now what? And yes, everybody, we are working on getting crime scenes for you. That way you guys can have them on your chart too, okay? We are working on getting it that way. We must make sure that people can't just boop, you know, because this is Joey's life work, right? This right here, this is Joey's life work. We're not going to just let people just distribute it, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So bear with us, and we will have a registration for it. We're not going to charge for it. That's stupid, right? That doesn't make any sense. Make the money trading, not selling a fucking indicator. Okay, 2 minute. Fourteens. 14s. I might not get filled. The simulator gapped it. Not the PA simulator gapped it. How do you calculate the outer marks when the consolidation day changes to a trading day? Daniel, that's the indicator that we're going to get to everybody. That's these marks here. There's your 14s. Get them. There's your 14s. I'm going to cancel the order. Order canceled. Does everybody see the trade? I pointed it out on the 1 minute chart. Boom. Tough actin, tenactin. You would have been filled at 14. It traded 62 times. I didn't get filled at 12.50. No, 6 ticks. Oh, he says, look, a trade is a trade. If you guys want to, if people want to bitch about whether it's 6 ticks or 6 points, that's your fucking problem, not mine. I'm trading, right? I've canceled my orders because target was hit. That's what we were waiting for. Do you guys see that? So who cares if it's 6 ticks or 6 points? You're risking the same amount of money every time. Right, traders? That's right. $14 was the target. And remember, first target's only because we're narrow range. So Daniel, when we start trending, the Keltner channels move off, and then we use the crime scenes as location target, that kind of thing. Let me pull up the 2. Let me pull this up, and I apologize for fragmentally answering this, but that's not what I meant to do. Wait. It's not on this chart. What? Hold on. Let me fix that. Wait, what? How do I share it across all of them? Apply to all. Oh, I gotta add it to it. Okay, that's fine. It's on this one. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start using, like, this is the 5 minute. We'll start using these as the outer guardrails. And this is just a mathematical calculation. Joey explains it very well in the Discord. This is Joey's work. Okay, it's not as easy as, oh, this is what it is. It's a mathematical calculation based upon price and the moving averages. And I'll tell you right now, this is the most accurate shit I have ever seen in my entire life. Right? See how erratic this is? Oh, yeah, he was only going for 6 points. Notice 6 points was the fucking top? Oh, all right. Well, okay, so hopefully that got your attention, right? Fractally, it was Deutschner. Look, 1 minute, 2 minute. Here we go, 2 minutes till the opening bell. Let's lock in. Oh, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis is in the building. Welcome back, buddy. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, and folks, we are working on getting it to you. Okay, but we are going to have a record of everyone that has this, because once you learn how to use it, and I believe Tyson uses it too. Once you learn what you'll be like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? This is what algorithms are. This is what algorithms look like. Okay. Okay, they're testing the low to low. How do you change it to this? How do I? How do you guys make it candles? How does it do that? Oh, I like that. Okay. All right, here we go. God, I need to turn that light off. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. It's got to be on like a moving average or something, Tyson. It's there just to piss you off. Now, see how the 15-minute gave a sell signal and we said no, 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 no? Oh, how did we know? Oh, because we're in the middle. I do say 10 range was legit. I do say 10 range was legit. How did we know? How did we know? How did we know that this was the seller's demise? 02 to 11, right? How many times have we shorted that? Shoved it right in the old culo. You can find it'll give you a full list of alerts. Guys, where's the alerts button? Oh, alerts log. Tyson. Go to your right here. See that? Nice K to K. Let's go, baby. You see it, Tyson? It's the one thing Ninja Trader did think of. And folks, I always only have $51 in my live account. I always only have $51 in my live account. That's not like, oh, this guy's broke. I always only have $51 in my live account. Period. I'm trading with other people's money. OPM. You get 100% split for the first 25,000 of each account with the new Apex. Use the code SageFT at checkout. Support the stream. Support a family in Africa. Hit the like button. Now, we've broke the P rudder. Somebody bought 311. Now, you guys remember 311? Does that sound familiar? Oh, wait, that was that huge order up there that I talked about right when we opened the stream up. Ring the register, chill out, kick it. We're going to get the link for the Apex here in just 2 seconds. Give us a second. We're fixing it. Wow, that went just Richter on the just to the upside. This is a legit signal. Red, white, green. 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 Oh, wait, the fractal goes up? Yeah, not just down. Oh my God, are you serious? Yes. Brr. Ooh, it's speeding up. Tape speeding up. Tape speeding up. Ooh, is that it, Elijah? Is that it? Ooh, everybody, we got a present for you. We have a present for you, Tay. Here you go. We've got the red, white, and green all planned out for you, so you can have it on your charts. And I believe we have it set correctly as well. Wow, look at that 5-minute boner candle. Yucky. Yucky. It's too fast. It's too fast. They were looking for the buyer up there to liquidate. Okay. 1950 by tape. 1950 by tape. 1,600 times, 1,610 times, 1,611 times. And then 21 was where he bought 311. You guys remember that? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Good call, Joey. Over there in the Discord, guys. Elijah, will you post the Discord as well? I know it looks like spam, everybody, but we're trying to make sure everybody gets all the information. Joey is over there explaining how those work, okay? And he's calling the trades, right? He's literally saying the levels, calling them up, okay? And the reason he's talking in the Discord, he's not trying to overlap what I'm doing. He's not trying to be up in the YouTube chat just calling something different than I am, right? We're trading two different systems, yet very similar in the same fashion, okay? Okay, you got a large order of 1,000 contracts. You got 1,000 contracts at 25. They may stick that guy. Okay, they may not get to him. Good. I will personally attack you with love. With love. The love doctor is in. Do you guys hear the paint bars? Like on the 2-minute, it'll say paint bar Revy. Martin's got jokes. I love it. Welcome back, everybody. There's nothing like taking a whole fucking week off of the charts and then coming back ready to rock. Oh, okay, so the way that it helps us, that's a great question. Like a moth to the flame, the market seeks liquidity. So what we're watching is, that's a target. Either it gets to it or they stop it out, right? So let's say the guy here. I'll just move this over. Let's say that this guy right here is this guy here, right? And I'm just making this up, but we have to kind of think about the scenario. What if this guy right here is this guy right here? Now, obviously, he's not going to make it that obvious. That's because he knows that's not how it works. But let's just say that it is, right? Or let's say that it's this guy down here. He said, give me those things. Give me those. Give me those. I'm up here. Boom. Like a moth to the flame. Daniel, do you remember I used to have an indicator for this where it was down here on the bottom of it and it was a histogram. But the outlying orders like a moth to the flame. Great question. Great question. And notice that it's one tick above the high. So do they get rid of it? Or is that a liquidity algorithm of the CME? And I'm just making these scenarios up, right? Because we have to. So like a moth to the flame. And so then, and okay, now the next part of it is if it touches this, how many contracts trade? Let's say there's 1,030 and only trades 200. What? That means they pulled 830 contracts. What if they're like, oh, now I think I can get 27. I think I can get 28. Oh, boom. Look, I did exactly that. Look, 200 contracts, exactly like I said. Holy shit, how did he know? How did he know? Boom, you're starting to hit targets. There you guys go. Pros. That's how professionals do it. That's how it's done, guys. Just like that. Just like that. Majestic, you saw how that worked? Boom. Thank you. I missed all of you guys. I really did. But it was a break that was much needed from the charts, if you know what I mean. Be careful up here. Oh, shh. There he is again. He moved it. Look, look, look. Where's he at now? 29s. Now here's the deal. Is it the same guy? We don't fucking know. We don't care. Everybody, like when the news comes out, 90% of you are looking for what is the news. Okay, the 10% of us that are making money, we don't give a shit. We are looking at what did the news do to price. Price and volume are king. With no volume, there's no price. Listen, if you have 0 contracts trade at 26.25, 26.25 does not exist. If you have 1 contract trade at 26.25, it now exists. Does that make sense? That's the easiest way for me to point that out. Okay? Look at that. They just bought, I gotta own it. 0 by 245 at 6 is 0 by 245 at 6 is. Look at that. All of these are winning. All of these are winning. And now, Majestic, they also will put those orders on there to shove it right up here. You know what I mean? So there's caveats to every single thing in trading, because they know that if people think of solidarity in a setup, they know how to exploit it. 100%. Okay. If they know how to set it, listen. This, I just made this up. If they know how to set it, they know how to exploit it. You ever see that guy punch the bear trap and not get his hand stuck? That's the best example I can give. Okay, here's 29s. How many print? How many of 949 print? Watch. 70. Jesse, what's up, buddy? Ripperton. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at this. Yikes. Be careful. How many times have you gone long? How many times have you guys gone long thinking, oh, yeah, here it is, and it just goes, blue, 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 blue. 100, 200, 500 times? 500, 1,000 times? Me, 1,000. Easily. I swear I was just shuffling 11 chips. Yeah, I missed you guys. but it was a much needed break from the charts. All right, there's your 2R on your 1 minute. There's 2R on your 2 minute. Almost. Folks, you'll see the reversal. And here's the deal. When you're in disbelief of the reversal, that's the reversal. That's the trigger. When you're in the, write this down. When you are in disbelief of the reversal, that's the reversal. Elijah, did you turn the game back up? That's pretty cool that you did that, unless I did it, not knowing it. Correct. And Jesse, how long did it take you to figure that out? Listen, it took me 12 years. Because I'm slow, right? Because I'm a window licker, it took me 12 years. Nice, G-Man. Let's go, baby. See the fractal? Where did the fractal start? Okay, did the fractal start on the 15 minute or did it start on the 10 range? It's all drawn out right here. Absolutely it does, right? And then you just remind yourself. So when you try to guess, Jesse, that's the trigger. That's the trigger. That's the signal. Oh, he's guessing again. Uh-oh. You know? And so if he's guessing, everyone else is guessing. $74.35 is your first spread on the 15 minute here. So look at that right there. Boom. So now there's no spread to 75.18. 7518. No, there's no way it goes there. All right. All right. Hold my beer, he says. Now, do you see how this is not a buy signal? Do you see that? This is not, for me, this is not a buy signal. If you were long from down here on the and you were able to catch that 15-minute spread, cool. Your target's 7435 hard. Hard. Look. Let me show you what I mean by hard. Look. Hard. See this? Hard 35. You think the algorithms haven't found this pattern? Guys, we're trading their pattern. We didn't create this. We found it lying on the side of the road, and it happened to be a treasure map we were able to decipher, okay? I'm on the sidelines. You're right, Martin. And I mean that positively. If I'm, I was just slower than the average bear. I'm not slow. I'm not the kid in the picture on the side of the road. Slow children at play. Oh, I'm so glad we're allowed to say that nowadays. I'm so glad we're allowed to talk normally now. It's so great. Hey, by the way, congratulations to the United Kingdom. Congratulations, guys. You're starting to get some liberation. Congratulations for those of you that live over there. besides Martin and Mr. Lewis, does anyone else live in the UK? Congratulations to you guys. You're starting to get some liberation. Pretty soon you'll be able to use the R word. We can use it. We're allowed to use it on YouTube now. I'll wait till I get the clearance from my handler before I say it. 7435 has me locked. 7435 has me locked. Look, right here. Listen. If you go, listen. If you go against these levels on the wider time frame, you're going to get kicked in the teeth. Okay? Oh yeah, but look, if you went long through the blah 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 blah. No. That's no. Look at the confluence right there. High to high trend line at 19s. Boom, no brainer. Where's the confluence here? None. Are we at an all-time high too? Hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, you are. Well, right now you're getting libtard nation. Soon you're going to get your liberation. Because didn't the other party just win? What, is it the Labor Party? Am I saying that correctly? I don't want to say it incorrectly. I don't want you guys to get thrown in jail because I'm saying something. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Does this guy even trade? I tried to put an order in at $12.50 and we're at 35. I know it was a local election, but where does it start, Mr. Lewis? Yes. I know it was just a local election. It starts somewhere. Have you seen the meltdown though? Have you gone down the rabbit hole of the meltdown? Reform, baby. Look, I don't even live there, and I say reform. 100. Folks, if you don't know the difference between labor and reform, please Google and educate yourself. This is a major deal for everyone around the world. Around the world. Because eventually, once reform kicks in, you're not going to be able to just migrate to America or any other Western state, country, Western state, country. Hey, what about 35 there, guys? What? Wait, what? Wait, what happened? What happened? But. Here, I'm gonna go old school. Patrick, right? Patrick, look, dink. That's what I mean. You don't fight. You don't fight it. That's 2 hour. How did that get to 2 hour? What kind of shit? I was wondering why they weren't changing. God damn it. Wow, look at the 15 minutes saying, no. So now, remember what I said about the reversal. If you're in denial of this being the reversal, that's your signal. I'll say it again. If you're in denial of a reversal, that's your signal. I'm not saying go short. I'm saying if you're long, think twice. Ginger, just like America, all the bullshit that was signed in, okay, has to be reversed. Major volume, 1,200 contracts, 1,300 contracts, 1,400 contracts, 1,500 contracts at 74.30. 74.30. 74.30 is now your volume over under. 74.30. Notice that 2 minute was one tick from its target. You would have moved your stop up. Yeah, the same here, Chris. Exactly the same thing happened here. Okay, he unloaded at 30 and someone loaded the boat at 30. Major over under on the tape 30. 30 and 35 now. All right, I'm putting the new J. Cole album on. If you have not heard it yet, let's go, Bobby. Bobby D. And if you're wondering what Bobby D stands for, Bobby Digital. Who is Bobby Digital? Can anyone tell me the original Bobby Digital? Be careful on this signal. Because look at how late the green is. Look. This is the filter. This is the filter. Peep game, everybody. Okay, look. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to work. Okay, but look. Red, white, green. Okay, look how late it is. Look how late this is. Not that it doesn't work, right? Because there's your 250s. You have to be careful, right? Look at that. Bang. Boom. 30, 50 long. Look. Still red, white, green, right? Late in the green. Ooh, what is this song? What is this song? Hello. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Well, I used to hate you, Billie Eilish, but I like this beat. Billie Eilish looks like a fucking lab rat. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Those of you that know what Billie Eilish looks like, you get it. You get it. You get it. 100%. 100%. News coming in, 20 seconds. Thanks, Bruce. Thanks, Pat B. Thank you. As you guys can hear my orders, I did not take this trade. We are late in the move. 35 already printed. You're playing with fire until we get the next setup. Yeah, but look how perfect it looks. The perfect pullback to the 20. How many times have you taken a pullback to the 20 and it shoves it right in your culo? Okay, listen. Okay, 35, we rang the bell. We're chilling. We need a 22 on the 5. Look at the 5 on the bottom. We need a 22 on the 5. Now, on the other side of that, if we don't get 22 on the 5, they rip it. Yeah, but how do you know what the difference is? You don't. We just talked about not guessing, didn't we? I swear we did. If you guys are so I have these really cool things called they're called Fly Lead, FLYLEAD, and they are wire holders for your desk. Fly Lead, Google it. Magnetic cable organizer. Google it. They're badass. And I got a new desk, everybody. Yay! I got a wider desk. I believe it is 29 and a half, and my other one was 21 or 22. So I didn't even have room for a notebook. Speaking of notebook, I'm going to turn it down. The lights on. Hey, Elijah, look, all the lights are working. Hey. Yeah, the beat is sick. Like that's the sickest beat. Unplugging it and plugging it back in works perfectly, Elijah. I should have done that last night. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, 3450s T2. Be careful, though. Drake should never use the two words gang gang. He should use the two words Walt Disney, because you know that's where he gets paid from. That was funny. I don't care who you are. He should never say gang gang. On which chart, Chris? Tyson, which chart? So many of the regulars are back. I'm getting your names mixed up. This is so fucking awesome. I'm so glad you guys are back. And those of you that are new, welcome. Does this guy even trade? Oh, hell yeah. I didn't get filled at 1250. What do you want me to do? And now where did 1250 come from? Ah, I'm so glad you asked. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Right here. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Gang shit, that's... Is that the right one? Right here. G-Man, which one do you consider the G-spot? 1 or 2? Is it after it breaks? I'm going to say 2, right? So if we go like this, this is the level you're watching. Now, why is that the level you're watching? Because that's where the consolidation comes in at the prior break. Is it safe to say that, G-Man? I don't know if you have your ears on or not. Those of you that know the G-spot, which one is it? I think it's this one. So we're watching to see what they do with this level, if they do anything with it, right? Now, what else is significant about this level? Look at right here. Boom, that's the major level right there. 20s, 19 to 21. 19 to 21. Some Beebs. Any Beebs fans in here? I'm gonna have to turn that one down. That's right. I was going to J. Cole. I also really got into Juice WRLD over the last 2 weeks, guys. I can relate. My son can't believe that I listen to Juice WRLD. Well, son, you don't know that your dad's actually pretty freaking cool. No, my son knows I'm cool. Thanks, Pat. Oh, the G. You caught that, huh? Yeah, exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. Who said that? Dolly, that's correct. Somebody caught that. He calls it something different, so I just call it the G spot, right? And the reason I call it that is G-Man, right? Who is Gabels? His real name is Gabels, right? One of them is G-Man a mod? I don't remember if G-Man's a mod. G-Man, are you a mod? If not, one of our regulars, one of our locals. Dolly caught it. Let's go. Boop, boop. It's the spot that G's come from. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter. I'm gonna move this mic just a little bit. Let me. Okay. That's a little too low. All right. All right, let me get a mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check 1, 2. Okay, good. Hey. Look at that 30-50. Look at how perfect 30-50 is on the 2. Now, it's late in the green here. It's late in the green here. But look at it. So what's your over-under on the 2 minute? 30.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, 1 minute went white. 1 minute went white. No trades. 10 range turning white. We're relaxing. Okay, look at 35. Hey! That 15-minute RBI worked good. Look at that. 32.75 to 37s. Hey! Elijah, let's test the camera. I got a new hat. I need a tax write-off. I got a new hat. Show the new hat. I'll let you do the honors, sir. I got a new hat. If you don't like it, fuck off. I do not have a baseball team. I like the hat. If you don't like it, fuck off. If you're a Boston fan, I'll buy a Boston hat and wear it. I don't give a shit. If you want me to wear a hat of your team, as long as it's not a football team, okay? The post office box address is on the bottom. That reminds me, I need to pay that. The post office box address is on the bottom of sageft.com. Feel free to send me a hat and I'll wear it. If it's fitted, it's 7 3/4. I cannot wear snapback hats, folks. I've got the fattest cranium on the planet. I cannot wear snapbacks. If you want me to wear your team on the stream, go ahead. Send it. Let's see. Let's try this here. Full screen. Hey! We have not messed with the cameras, so they're raw. This album is so good. So good. No song is terrible. No song is even bad. All right, notice they're tapping that 35. Tap, 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 taparoo. Because they're all saying, here, look, they're all saying, is that seller still there? Look, is that seller still there? They don't want to find out. Or maybe they do want to find out, right? Yeah, go ahead and tell me if we need the lights on more or less, but this is kind of the fill that we got here. Okay, now I want to point out something major. Okay, 5-minute price, VWAP, 200, paint, major buy signal. Look, see this right here? Okay, and I'm going to include the candle. Paint, this is the 1 in 29 signal with a 95 to 98% success rate. Maybe even 99%. No bullshit. Watch this. Everybody watch this. Elijah, hit record. Hold on. Hit Elijah, record this. This is going in what you asked me for. Go ahead. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you something that I have found that is absolutely out of this world. Okay, first of all, look at the volume. That's actually a positive. That's a plus for our signal. Watch this. When you get paint to turn VWAP and 200 green, it is a 1 in 29 signal, meaning this paint only happens 1 in 29 times that it pushes this in the direction. It is a 98 to 99% success rate on the trade for this to move much higher. Look at how rare it is. Look how rare it is. That's close. It's close. That's close. Okay, that's 2 of the 3. You see that? 2 of the 3, and it's that strong. Okay, notice there's nothing here. Wow, this computer rips. Good. Close. Okay. Hope that helps. Ten range is on hiatus. 1 minute is plausible, but we're stuck at 35. Do they rip right through? Okay, there is, look, there is, oops. They pulled the supply at 35. Go ahead and do your shit, Elijah. Go ahead. All right, well, we got the camera going, everybody. We haven't done this in a while. I missed all of you significantly. I did not have withdrawals from you. I'm sorry. I missed you guys all significantly. Everybody grab your beverage. It's gonna be a cheers. Let's fucking go. Who's fired up? I know you guys traded last week. I did not. I'm fired up. I'm so fired up I've missed trades. It's okay. I got to get my tape count back. It's 300 points higher. 300 points higher than when I looked at it last. And I want to be very clear, folks. I did not look at the charts. I did not look at the charts on my hiatus. Not even a little bit. Not even poquito. No, sin poquito. All right, we're through the 35, so now the 35 is the over-under. Does anyone remember the other over-under? 30. 2,000 times 30. Fuck what you know about my passion. Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my... Fuck do you know about Jermaine? Welcome back to All-Time Highs. You got a large offer at 40. 40. Majestic, do you see the 40? 371s. And it's an outlier because the rest of them are double digits. You see how that works? So we're like, okay, does it get there? Right? And if it gets there, what's it print? Like a moth to the flame. Okay? And now let me give you an example. Let's say there's like 1,800 there. That's even stronger, right? Now this three, let's say that there's 370 right here. He's naked showing it. And it fails and it starts to break support. Hello, right? If he's in that trade, he's naked, right? Good. 10 range is not legit. Look how it's white down here. Doesn't mean you can't, doesn't mean it's not a signal. We have filters now, right? We have filters across 2 different platforms, right? Wow, look at your 5-minute hitting targets. Look at your 15-minute RBI hitting, looking at the 40s. Okay, look. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Not only did he sell 482, he reloaded at 388. Look at that. Now we got a battle. Now look at this. It's like, oh shit. Look at him. Oh shit. So then either they absorb this guy and it goes back up here and he goes, oh shit. Okay. Or yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that, right? Always the opposite. Remember, always the opposite. Remember, as traders, we reserve the right to waffle. Waffles. For breakfast, I'm going to make us some waffles. Did all of these reset? Okay, good. Yeah, we got the red light on. I'm going to take the lock-in off because I don't want people thinking that we're trading right here. Listen, if you're long from 12s to 15s to 20s, your stop is 28 or so, right? 27s, okay? Huge stop now. What do you know about Jermaine? They're going to run that 40. They're going to run that 40. He's down to 100. He's down to 100. He's reloading. He's reloading. You got a big game going on here. He's down to 70. He quit. He quit. Look at that. 41 instantly when he quit. You guys see that? Who was reading the DOM? Okay. Order flow in direct relation to the tape. 40s. He was hit. Remove. Okay. Now what? Joey's over there just long as balls. Get him, Joey. Get him, Joey. All right, now you can see that we're still narrow range. We're at upper Keltner, but notice they're pushing the moving average up, making the Keltner move higher. Okay, notice the 10 range went back to green after the paint bar. So you could bid 37.75. I'm not going to. I wanted 12.50. Okay, I have it clearly marked. Yeah. Welcome back to All-Time Highs, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Notice we need 14 points to remove the Keltners. We are also working on getting you that Keltner indicator where it removes the Keltners once we go outside narrow range. How many of you would like that, where it just disappears? And then you also have the thing at the top, as long as you have a label on it. Supports 35.30. It's when they close the curtain. When they close the curtain. Elijah, I can go down on this camera a little bit. I'm going to move it twice. Hold on. Oh, bitch. Let's go right there. And then let me do this. Let's go. All right, they're burying those 35s. Burying them. All right, all right, Joey is showing you the trade in Discord. Literally showing you the trade. Yep. Good job, boys. Right up there on the 10 range. Yep. And so then, Joey, look at where the paint is on the ninja indicator. It's saying stay long, right? And I do believe Joey has 42 as a target, everybody. And let's see if we can figure out. Let's see if 42. Watch this. Let's see if 42 is a crime scene. Ah! How did he know? Look, guys, folks, ladies, gentlemen, look. How did I know? Here's his target. Look. Oh my God, look. How? There's no way. Nah, look. Thanks for stopping by, Chris. Love you, buddy. Look at all the tape at 41. They're all playing the 42. They know it, right? They're like, okay, either we're going way above it or this is it. Okay, large offer above. Again, holy shit. You got 500 at 44. You got 500 at 45. You got 500 at 46. You got 1,500 across 2 points. You know where this is going. Look at this. And if this fails, these people get stuck. Right? Well, those robots get stuck. See how we got out of the noise? Let me bring that back in. See how we got out of the noise? Noise. Signal. Look, through the 31 fives, through the 29s, test. This is what Joey's showing in a different way in Discord. Look. Boom. Tough acting, tenactin. Okay? Bang. Nice, Joey. That's so sick. That's so sick. There's your 32. There's your 42s, Joey. All targets being hit on all accounts, on all charts. How do you log in? Oh, isn't there a login? Yeah, there it is. How many of you guys have the iPhone 17 Pro Max? Great phone, if you're wondering. Great phone, if you're wondering. I never won who. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that ripper down. Oh, who paid attention? Who fucking paid attention? What's the exact high? Suck it. Holy shit. Wait, what? No, there's no fucking way. There's no way Joey called it to the absolute tick from 29. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, stop. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but you're making money, see? Oh, Steve, it's beautiful, isn't it? They got rid of all the bullshit. Oh, look how fast we smoked the 35s. They didn't even have inventory at 35. Okay, they're selling at 32s. Remember, 30 was a huge bid. 32 was a huge offer, excuse me. We are working on getting you guys that indicator, okay? But it's not like you can't just be like, oh, it's going to this level, it's going to do this. No, 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 no. You have to understand the math of why that level exists, okay? And it's actual math. It's not just like, oh, well, look, it's no, 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 no. It's actual math, right? Actual math. So 30 was the big order. Clock on the dot. Okay, that guy just sold the farm. Okay, right now, 10:30, 10:30, half of the hour. Nailed it, Joey, to the tick. Joey's on cloud 9 right now. And yes, you would have been filled. 82 contracts traded. Let's go. That's why I wasn't trading up there, guys. We have to be careful, right? This is like we're Keltner. Okay, look at the 2 minute, and then look along with the 2 minute Keltner. Look at Joey's level, right? So now look at how we just bounced off of Joey's level again. If we go through this, okay, if we go through this level, there's a chance that it goes straight to noise. Where is noise? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. 20 to 00s, 20s to 11s. 20s to 11s. Now, where else is 20s to 11s? Look at this big bar right here. Most of you call this a fair value gap. Okay, I'm showing you a completely different way to look at it. Does that make sense? Let me tell you what it is. Noise. Okay. I'm not saying we're going through there either. I'm saying welcome back to 30s, everybody. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hey, 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 hey. There's no way. Stop it. Stop. Just stop. All right? Just stop. Just stop. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. All right? I haven't even traded yet, so I'm just kidding. But I am stopping this stream at, by noon, though, just so you guys know. I'm walking away by noon, no matter what. No matter what. Guys, we're crushing it. Okay, right back into the G spot. Right into the G spot, right? So here's the low of the side of it, right? 19s. Lower Keltner. Look at that. Keltner to Keltner from 42. Ooh. Woo! 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 I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in. Who the fuck is you? Right into the G spot. Look at this. Boink. Boink. How did we know? Let me tell you how we know. Not that we knew it was going there. Because we've watched this over 25,000 hours. Not literally. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. 1,000 days? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 20. So that would be 3,000 days. Okay, that would be 9 years. Yeah, 25,000 hours easy. $30 over under, 30, 35. 19's on the low. See how everything's all wonkied out, so there's really not too much of a trade here? I mean, you could have, look, you could have shorted 30.50 or whatever this is. You could have shorted right there. But who shorts all-time highs? Who the fuck is you? Look at them trying to fill in this inefficiency here. Five-minute ninja or 5-minute trading view. Nothing. We're stuck down in noise. Right, so it has to. Joey calls it a snake. We have to create a snake, okay, which is price going in between the red and the blue without white to create the next level. So right now, we are a long ways from that. So this is noise as well, right? I mean, All right, we know the camera works. The way. Who the fuck is you? Charlie Foxtrot, folks. Chill out. Oh, I missed the first one. I got to get into the next one. This is choppy. Every time every time a seller comes in, it just kind of smooths down 3 points, right? Oh, yeah. It transferred over on my phone, Elijah. Okay, notice we're struggling with this bar here. So let's this the same pattern. They bought it last time, but let's see what they do again. Getting too bullish right here is sketchy. 30 to 35 is the over-under. If you scroll up, we did post the link to the red, white, and green indicator for trading view. And notice it was stopped at the 22s. You guys see that? Who asked about it a second ago? Crimson, you see that? Boink! Boink! And so what you do is that becomes a location, right? Not that it was a location before it went to it. So then at the location, what is the event that happens at the location? That's what we have to figure out, find out. I didn't get any event at the location. It V-shaped off of it. And then, of course, we're battling the 15-minute spread, 35. Bobby, your indicator nailed it too. You and I had kind of the same thing. We took pictures of it. We showed each other. Okay, see how we're not taking this sell? We are not taking this sell. Okay, now how? Why are we not taking this sell? Because okay, on Ninja, we got the paint. I'm not taking it, win or lose, because on TradingView, it doesn't go green, white, red. It goes green, red. I'm out. Because look at your white. Look at your 1 minute. Look at your 10 range. What? Look at you'd be irritated right now. I'd be scratching my eyeballs out right now. Right? This is an inside bar inside of an indecision bar. At VPOC, volume point of control. Volume by price. Something changed. Your chart is more vibrant. Yes. Who said that? Majestic. Yes. Yeah. You're right. Good, good, good. Look at the draw on the 15-minute. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's going to be a scary signal. That's a scary signal. 10 range. It's not fired yet, but you see how it's forming? Like the head of Voltron. Step. 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 This is a sick song. One of the best songs on the album is The Let Out. See how we didn't take this 2-minute cell? Perfect, right? Oh yeah, look, it's a tiny stop. Here's what most people say. Look how small the type is, the stop is. No. No. No, 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 no. No. We're at 35 again. Either they buy through this or they don't. Period. I know that sounds obvious, but it's not as obvious as I'm saying. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We survived the let out. Will we survive the let out? Oh, will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out? Notice 35, we stopped on a dime. Okay, remember the narrative. Okay, 15-minute level, 35. It doesn't get any clearer. I'm not saying that it's easy to trade. On the chart, 35. Elijah, instead of cam, you want to put no cam. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, shit. Elijah, can you fix that? Oops. There's a dead scene. Now, listen, he probably told me not to push that button, but you know me. Fucking squirrel brain over here. Is this pinprick the set off to rip? Right here. External liquidity. Oh. Look at the 20 on the 1 minute, just straight down. That's what the computers are looking at right there. Can they exploit that? Oh, will we survive the let out? Don't forget to use code SAGEFT at checkout at your favorite shop besides Take Profit Trader and that other shitty one. What's this? No, Take Profit Trader is not a shitty one. I just am not with them anymore. What's it called? Top Step. Fuck those guys. They're idiots. Look at us stuck at 35. The delta got annihilated on that move down. Oh, so here's how this works. Either somebody accumulated over net 4,000 contracts here, net, right? Doesn't mean they, they could have traded 20,000, but net 4,000, right? So from 55 to 500, someone could have 5,000, net 5,000. Or they were able to sell and liquidate 5,000. Okay. $36 over under right now. I'm in a what are they called? Eval. Oh, on this trade. 39. I know it's late. That's why I'm in the eval. Taking the leg sweep out at 35. 35's out. 35's out. 35's out. 39. 39. Folks, it's perfect. Win or lose, it's perfect. Who gives a shit if it wins or loses? That has nothing to do with what we're doing. Look at this. Boom. I actually got 30. I should have paid attention. 38.50 is the target. What am I doing? 38.50 is the target. I got 30 to 35 as an ad. 31 is the stop. I've got this shit all fucked up. 31's the stop. Let's go, baby. 38.50. Let's go. Let's go. Ba 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 ba. There's no way we get to 38.50. VAH 37.50. Big area right here. But if they're serious, they'll smack this thing. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, we're about 60 in the queue now. We're about 60 in the queue now. Let's go. Bang! All right, here's the deal. If you are a chicken shit, you need to mark this out in your charts. Okay? Why did I not take that trade? Crimson, you see that? Oh, did you now let's play this out, Crimson. Right before, listen, everybody, listen. right before it came down to here, I'm going to give Crimson full credit. Right before it came down here, he said, what is the next level on the 5? Boom! Boom! 22. How do we trade it? You don't just put a fucking bid there. That's dumb. You wait for your next pattern to repeat. Boom. Hold. There's nothing above you. And it will be very hard for it to create it because your white is in between your red and blue. Right now, you have red, white, and blue. This is why Joey made them red, white, and blue. The American dream. Right? For you Canadians, sorry. You're red and white. Okay. This is strong. So it comes down to the 22. We wait for our next trade. Our next trade happens to be on the 1 minute. Now, here's the deal. Here's how this works. If you're long on the 1 minute and you get a 2 minute firing, you hold for the next 2 minute as your target. You see that? Okay. Or you add if we're strong. Bang, everybody. Bang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm on the board. I'm plus 225. So I'm plus 4.5 points. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this sweep here. And notice we talked about this external liquidity on the 15-minute as the major pinprick. For those of you that don't know what the hell the pinprick is, where's my button? Where's my button? What is it called? Oh, here we go. Canada's an 80s business model. So every 30 or 40 years, it works perfect. Sorry. All right, new all-time highs, folks. We don't short all-time highs. If you shorted and you were successful, count your blessings. God, we played this. Look how fucking perfect we played this. Look, just look. Okay, here's the 1 minute, right? Look at this. External liquidity couldn't even get touched again. They bought it all. Now, remember what I said. Let's go. Let's take one step back and let's look at this. Okay, I call this locals. It's actually called Delta CVD. Okay, if you're in NinjaTrader and you pay for NinjaTrader, it's called order flow delta cumulative volume delta. I'm sorry, order flow cumulative volume delta. Look at how someone liquidated 4,000 contracts. Now that we're at all-time highs again, it means exactly what I said. Someone absorbed over 4,000 to 5,000 contracts net, not gross. Net, not gross, okay? That's called order flow cumulative volume delta, okay? And if you don't pay for Ninja, I suggest that you do. Okay, but if you're serious about being a professional trader, buy the lifetime license. Okay, it's complete tax write-off. If you can't afford it, buy the monthly. Or call them and ask them for a payment plan and see if they'll set it up. Usually, I did three payments of $333 or something like that before it went to $1,500. Look at how perfect that entry was. Look at how perfect the ad was. Like a bang, bang, right? A little top heavy here based on tape. It doesn't mean it's not going to rip higher. Just be a little bit careful here. You did get 2R. Excuse me, you got 1R in your 2 minute at 45.25, 45 quart. And that's upper Keltner, so there's nothing else to do. There's no other play. We need 9.5 points to get outside of narrow range. Crimson on your 10 range, 7442, 7431. Okay. What do they do with this tiny little external lick here? Okay. There's nothing above us. It's blue sky, right? So the blue sky theory holds. Well, except for Upper Keltner, which we just smacked it, right? I don't have a drawer in my desk anymore. Look at how it touches the 40-50 to the tick. It's almost like they know something, right? Let me get a Y in the chat if you're enjoying it. If you're enjoying the stream, let me get a Y in the chat, please. Unless you're reading tape, don't look away. But most of you that are not in a trade, you shouldn't be looking for a trade up here, so you shouldn't be reading the tape. Let me get a Y in the chat if you're enjoying it. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn notification bells on. Okay. There is a ton of information that we have for free over at sageft.com. Go ahead and sign up over there if you have not already. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yeah, Bobby, not only does Bobby like it, he loves it. Let me get a Y in the chat, everybody, or a 1. Watch your delta. Your delta's neutral. The YM is at gap fill. Yuck. NQ is, ooh, yuck. Y. That's pretty funny, actually. Why? Well, let me get a Y in the chat. Oh, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. All the old schoolers came by today. I love it. I love it. Daniel Yagdal is one of my OG from 2011. 2011, folks. There's nothing we can do. We're at Upper Keltner. It touched it and it reversed. There's nothing I can do here. Yep, red light's on. We're chilling. Guys, I'm going to go take a FOMO. Yeah, look how clean that looks, boys. Yeah, that's what I figured, Elijah. It's all good. From Hollywood to the hood, it's all good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a FOMO, guys. I suggest everybody take a FOMO. Otherwise, you're gonna do something stupid. We do not do stupid stuff, right, Martin? We do not do stupid stuff. We do not go long at Upper Keltner. Look at your 10 range. Crimson, see it? And the one thing I want you guys to think of when you see the crime scenes, okay, I want you to think of signal and noise. Signal and noise, okay? I'll be right back. Hey, we're right where we were. Basing. Not basing, excuse me, consolidating. And so does it come back to 35 and then pop, or does it just say, hey, 35, check it. You do have a 4150 long that got 43s. Now people are like, yeah, but that's only 6 ticks. It's like, yeah, if you have 10 contracts, right? Hello? Because when you have 6 ticks and you have a 12 tick stop, you have it more than one position. Now, why are we not long? We're off of Upper Keltner. Off of Upper Keltner. Why are we not short? All-time highs. Let's go. Let's go. Joey, can you share that with me or with Elijah so we can get that? That's sick. Type a Y in the chat, you smartasses. I love it. I have no trades here at all. Nothing. Even if we get a perfect sell signal, G-Man will type, listen, here's the deal. If I short right here, G-Man and Joey are going to start typing in, don't short at all-time highs over in the Discord. I know what they're going to do. Who shorts all-time, right? So, no. No. No, 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 no. No, that's the trigger, right? Look at how they capped 43 hard. And that's the 1R. That's the 1R. And now we have a lower high, lower low. So decision point here, right? But notice the 42s are still holding. As far as I'm concerned, who cares if it went to 45? That means nothing. It did create a new crime scene on the 15, which creates more noise. Under 20. Yuck. So much noise. Listen, I'm going to say this almost like it has to go back to 21st. 11 to 21st before it goes higher? Question mark? Do not short to, oh shit. Oh my God, I just told myself I cannot take this perfect trade. I cannot short 39.20. Oh my God. No. It just tells me not to go long. It just tells me not to go long right here and wait. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. May the good Lord help me and not take this trade.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I got it from here, guy. Wink. No, 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 no. Why won't you listen to me?
Guys, I see the signals. I see them. But I just fucking said I'm not taking a short no matter how perfect it is. Didn't I just say that? Look, there's your 1R. Who cares? Right? Who cares? Because that is a low probability trade based upon location. Well, it's actually a perfect. Ah, shit. No, 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 no. Nope. We didn't go red, white, green. We didn't go green, white, red. That tells me no trade. Guys, how do you change it from candle to open, high, low, close? Do you guys know? Is it right here? Oh, right there. Oh. Okay, that's a lot easier to see. Let me get the width of them. Oh. Oh. Ah. All right. 1825 on your 15. Stuck in the 7435s on the 15, but now you've got a new one. 7518. There's no way we get there. Quickly. Very quickly. Look at that yellow. Look at that yellow, but there's nothing confirming it, right? You guys are all starting to catch this. Good job. Give me a notice in the chat. Give me something in the chat that says you're kind of grasping this. And folks, if you have questions, just like Crimson asked a question, just like Majestic asked a question, if you have questions, if I don't see them, Elijah will say, hey, there's a question, right? Guys, ask the questions, okay? Ooh. Oh, they're gonna crack them. Draw your high to high and lock in. I'm not saying take a line break. No, 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 no. Elijah, I'm gonna put SDD. I'm gonna put SDD on the 15-minute. TDD, I'm sorry. Guys, this is the sickest indicator. We'll work on getting this one to you too, because it tells you your drawdown, your available drawdown in real time. Ooh, hold on. That's an intraday, right, Elijah? Am I reading that correctly? Okay, and then this one is an actual EOD. This is so sick. This is the sickest indicator. Reset high watermark and apply. Oh, shit. I messed up. No, I'll leave it at the top. I'll leave it at the top. I'm okay with that. I messed up. I totally screwed that up. There we go. Let's see. There we go. It was not ever going to compute because it had two of them on the same one. Okay. There you go. I'm just going to make a new one. ES. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, 48 has 300. 43 has 200. Nah. 3450 has 200. This is pretty weak now, guys. The easy money was made. The easy money was made. Who's having fun? Young, let's go, baby. Young, I have a question for you. When you got on the call and you're like, oh, I want this guy to teach me order flow, and I started with the absolute fundamentals. The look on your face. Did the feeling match the look on your face? and then you realized, oh shit, he's given me the absolute fundamentals of what we're actually looking for. Then we move from there. It was so great. Yeah, VWAP lines right up, right? I mean, that would be a perfect draw, G-Man. 20 would be a perfect draw on the VWAP. Not saying we're going there. Perfect. Without you. Chris, is that code? Is that on NinjaTrader? Oh, he's not even here. That's sick. Without you, never. Woo, Chris, you're smoking them. Chris is up 12,000 this month, and he's only been trading for 2 weeks this month. Oh, no, that was April. God dang. God bless America. Let's go. Let's go. Copy that. Thank you. Now, I would listen. I would have taken a line break long if I would have gotten green, white, green, red, white, green. But there's no signals. There's nothing saying, hey, this lines up with what you've been looking at, right? So we're chilling. Folks, it is okay to kick it like Van Damme. Elijah, kick it like Van Damme. Ponder that thought as to how you would make a button for me where we are kicking it like Van Damme. That means, in America, that means chilling out, relaxing, not doing anything. All right, here's the deal. If we don't get something in the next 5 minutes, we'll go ahead and kick it on over to the X stream. Because we don't want dead air on the YouTube streams, right? The YouTube, listen, YouTube is the hardest place to stream trading. Let me tell you why. None of the other streamers are going to tell you this. Because trading is a game of patience and inactivity. The YouTube algorithm does not like patience and lack of activity. Does that make sense? So for us to reach more people, I gotta fix that. That can't be. To appease the YouTube algorithm, we have to cut it when there's an inactivity, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Oops. I think I just fucked it up. Oh, God. What did I do? Elijah, will you fix this? I cannot trade here. Will you fix this? Oops. I don't even want to fuck with it. Oh, I know. I gotta make volume on 2. Okay. Hey, let's go. Smarter than the average bear. Let's go, baby. There we go. Now, if you would like this indicator, it is up to Elijah whether he gives it out. Contact at sageft.com. Contact at sageft.com if you want this indicator right here. It is up to Elijah's discretion as to whether he gives it out. Whatever he says is what goes. Why is Ninja not moving? Why is Ninja not moving? I know, I see it. That's weird. Because it is. Oh, shit. I put the wrong one on. Hold on. Let's wait for it to update, please. Yeah, I like being able to check it against TradingView, Elijah. Guys, that's on Ninja Trader. Is anyone else's Ninja Trader live frozen? Like that. What in the hell? Guys, Ninja Live is down. There we go. Was it mad at me? I don't think so. Like this. What is this? Oh, it's still loading. I was like, what the hell? Why is volume not loading? All right, we're at new all-time highs, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. All right, about 20 seconds left of this stream, everybody. Don't leave in a hurry. Smash that like button before you go. We are moving this over to x.com. You can find me at _He50. I will be at the desk for another 30 minutes. I cannot trade here. I didn't get a signal on the line break at all. None, not even on the 10 range. Nothing. All right, we'll see everybody over on x.com. Elijah, go ahead. Do that thing, boy. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody. Hit the notifications bell. Turn it on.